What is up, legends? We are back. Another week, another hype watch. So we're gonna get right into this right off the bat. Morbid Metal right here chilling. I showcased this before on the channel. They have new things to showcase, as you guys could see. I greatly want you guys to pay attention to this game. It's probably one of the next bangers out there that we're gonna have. It's worth it. It's just worth it. Trust me on this. It's going to be something that you really are going to want to mess around with. So bam. Next up we have a Namakorium. As you guys can see, this is only a $10 game, but they did do a roadmap 2 days ago, which is why I'm actually showcasing this. So they're showing that they added the solo mode, a new gimmick stage, you can see, and the early access actually was released on the 29th as well. So I actually mentioned this last week. I'm going to mention it again because it's a really fun game, and it's not, not much money at all. Considering there's games out here that cost $70, like Dynasty Warriors Origin. Now I know that's a bad segue for Dynasty Warriors, but no, it is what it is. This game is getting a lot of press right now. Currently, a streamer that I watch, shout out Maximilian, is playing it literally right now. Bam! Look at him have fun. Look at the space. Shout out to Max. Yeah. So this game is lit. I was gonna talk about it like before I Max started streaming it tonight, which is actually really funny. So I get the segue and like show the hype that he's going through and everything like that. But follow Max because he's a lot of fun to watch. But this game is a lot of fun. I did not get into any type of beta or anything like that, so I'm gonna have to spend the $70 to play this game. Unfortunately, you want the deluxe edition is $90. I'm not gonna tell you a $70 game is worth it, but this game, like as you can see, I haven't seen very positive on many $70 games, which is why I'm interested in it. Not saying it is worth it. I'm just saying I have not seen very positive on many. So it might be something there. This might be something there. Just putting it out there. So next up, Master of Peace. This is a different type of game. It's a roguelike dice deck builder type of game, which I don't even think I've ever even had to say that term ever, but that's a thing. Here we are out here. Did I am game? I am fine. Oh, that different. But you can't download the demo right there. It releases February 4th, which is next week. That's 5 days from now. So yeah. Next up is Heretical. This looks like it's a lot of fun. This looks like it's a lot of fun. I was asked to take a look at it. I believe I am going to actually try to take a look at this. Roguelike and then action roguelike is really coming up in the world right now. The games tend to be really fun, and the runs are never the same. So it's basically about you getting good in your skill, more so than everything else. You've seen the recent reviews are big, so something must have happened recently, but overall reviews are very positive. This is again under $10 game, only $9 right there, so have at it. Next up is Homura Hime. This is getting a lot of buzz as well. As you can see, you can download the demo right now. It is a action-based RPG like game. It's like hack and slash and all that type of stuff. It does have some bullet hell in it. A lot of, I don't know if this music gonna flag, so I'm gonna keep it silent so right now. But like I said, a lot of people were talking about this. This one appears to be pretty fun. Boss fights, like that looks like an amazing type of boss fight about to happen right there. Like, so we'll see. March 4th, not too far. Next up this is weird because it's Blade and Kafka's weapon, and this is the famous scene right here with Kafka doing Kafka things. He's such a cute character that they don't really use Kafka a lot. She does have story in HSR, but you would figure they would have, for as sexy and like devious as she is, in the HSR, they would use her as more like just a little bit more than what they did. But you know, kind of like is what it is. But that's their source. It doesn't just necessarily mean that they just are going to be in Fortnite. It could be all of maybe all of them in there. It's weird that they would just do them though, and not like the MC and Dan Hung and like in March. Like, so they're probably gonna be in it, but they're like maybe they won't. I don't. It's just weird that it'd be just them two. But they're not even like the MCs of the game, and they don't even have prevalent story anymore. Like they're there, but like that is just, it's a weird choice. Kafka, no, you know what, Kafka, no, look at this baddie right here. That's not a weird choice. It's just considering they're not the MCs. That's why it's a little strange. Wizardry, a game that I play that I don't cover it much because Wizardry for me is a hard game to cover. But I do play it. They have the samurai in the game now. A new samurai. There's a second samurai, but now you get the samurai weapon, which I'm gonna try to change my MC to. Yeah, like I'm gonna make the attempt. I have like no currency right now because I just finished subbing and stuff. This game does not do well when it comes to currency, so we will see. But I am gonna make an effort to try to get this character in, get maybe the MC to change the samurai, because it's gonna be pretty lit. But it's a cool addition to the game. Last Cloudia has the DMC collab right now, so you get to choose between, I believe it is V, which is the second character, Dante, Virgil, and new Knight or first Knight, whatever it is, Nero. The first Nero over there on the left hand side was the free character that you get from the original collab. I don't think you could pick him. I believe you can only pick between the latter four right there. But I didn't have V, so I got V instead, and I got Dante and Virgil from the last time we collab. But you can come in now. If you are a Virgil fan, you can snatch him for free, even if you have a new account. Bam, you just get Virgil just like that. And he's literally an account carry. And they buffed him. Dog. He was busted already, but they buffed him. They was like, nah, let's give you doppelganger. And then all of that right there, he was already busted. I was already using him in end game and just fine. And they're like, hey, yo, we gonna give him more. I mean, okay. Next up, mobile side. This game is currently out right now, and I was supposed to review it. I don't have no time. I'm playing a lot of stuff right now. Redacted, meaning that it's coming soon, and testing for stuff. I got a new testing gig that I didn't even expect. I covered something recently, and the team reached out and was like, hey, we like what you did. Do you want to be like a tester? I was like, sure. I like the game. Okay. So I'm testing that. Obviously I can't show it. But yeah, that's going to be a banger. It's going to be a banger. Like I can tell you now, it's going to be a banger. Stuff that I found, I'm like, damn, like I should be doing press about this type of stuff. They do no press. That was my, like, you got to do press, dog. Like, what's happening? Anyway, Renegade Immortal right here. This is one of those RPG manager type of games, but for whatever reason, it's getting a lot of press, mainly because it's a manhwa. This is a manhwa. I've never actually read it, but I know of it. I don't think it like is anywhere close to being what the manhwa is, but you know, people are liking it. So I will eventually get show up and give it a run. Next up, we talked about Paranoise before on the channel, and Paranoise is like a action city builder type of, it feels like Persona, but like story-based type of game. It's getting a lot of buzz, and as you can see, it got the mature rating right there. Bad stuff be happening in Paranoise. Just gonna put it out there, but it might be a hidden banger. This might be the same. Next up is Dragon Sword, the WebZen game. So this is Dragon Warrior, This is Dragon Sword 2 basically. But it's like, I guess it could be a remake at this point. This is the overseas version right now. We don't have the SEA or global right now. I am going to try to get into this and see what it's about. I've been told though that this is a lot of fun. You see, it just recently came out and they got 100K downloads, so might be something to it. We might have to hop in, yo. Arcadium. Who remembers Android? I mean, Asteroids. I'm sorry, Android. Who remembers Asteroids? Asteroids is one of my father's favorite games, my late father. And this is based off of that, where you're like, you know, really, it's a futuristic tone to it. I just might hop into this just for a homage for him. If he can, like, if he sees it somewhere, he'll probably be like rolling around somewhere happy. Fun fact, the last game that I played with my father was Rampage. And in one sitting, I forgot how old I was, but I remember him calling me and saying, "Hey, I got this game Rampage. I played it in the arcade," because he used to, after work, because he was a postmaster general. Well, he was a postmaster general before he retired. He literally got postmaster general before, like 2 years before he retired. And I'm like, bruh, like, why you gonna get the highest and then just dip? But he was like, I'm done working. He worked his exact, I believe it was 25 years. And he's like, on the day he was done, I'm going home. But that's a different story. He literally he went to our arcade back when it was on 34th Street in Manhattan. He went to the arcade and he, for whatever reason, he ended up, he used to like to play Street Fighter 2. But he's like, I'm tired of Street Fighter, I'm gonna play something else. There was a Rampage cabinet, so he went to play Rampage and he spent like $20. And he was like, people were bad. So he found out Rampage was on, I think it was Super Nintendo that we played it on. And I had bought him a Super Nintendo for Christmas that he barely used. So he called me and was like, "Hey, come over because I want to play Rampage with you." So we ended up on a Friday. I drove back because I live in New Jersey, so I drove back to New York, and we played from Friday to Sunday. I'm not kidding. Like we stopped for a little while. Like I would sleep on the couch. He was in his room. I went to go get food, came back, and then we played from Friday night to Sunday morning because I had to come back to New Jersey to go to work. And we like literally beat Rampage. So if you didn't know, Rampage is a long game. It's a very long game. It takes you hours to beat Rampage. Like several, like maybe 5 hours, 10 hours. Obviously, we kept taking breaks. It was the best memory I had with my father, and it was the last one I had because after that, he was moving, and he like I said, he retired, and he did it abruptly. He just, like, from that point, like it was a month later, he called me like, I'm moving to Florida with my parents. My grandparents at the time lived in Florida. He went and bought a house that was a block away from them, and he moved down there. And then 2 months later, he got sick, and he passed before I can get time off of work. Like this was all like in a 4 to 5 month span. Basically, he passed. Like literally, when he got sick, it was like a month later he was gone, and I never got a chance because I couldn't get off work enough time to go down and see him before he passed. So my last memory of me and my dad was basically playing Rampage, which was like, again, the best memory. So, and that almost didn't happen because I called out work Friday to go do that, and had I not called out of work Friday to go do that, I probably wouldn't have had that memory. So the rule in all this before we get to the final games is basically you don't have many parents. My mom is 75 now, and I kind of like, on and off, I take care of my mom, and I kind of take better care of my mom now because of what happened to my dad. Because I didn't know that would be it, basically, and then I could go see my mom, and then maybe in a few weeks that'd be it for her. So just wanted to put that out there as we get to the final ones. Jelly Busters puzzle game right here. Now this is really cheesy, but people are liking it, so I wanted to put it out there. 50K, it just recently popped up, basically, and they, like, as you can see on the 26 right there, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for a game probably nobody would even hear about or anything. It's one of those cutesy games, but people are having at it. Countless Army Mobile Edition. This is a $5 game, but it's kind of like a city war builder type of game. Pretty interesting. These type of games usually end up being niche, that people kind of like find out about, and then you're like, oh damn, this is a banger, you didn't even know. But here you go. Astro Busters, another retro type of game. This feels a lot like Space Invaders and Asteroids too. I guess I'm just on that, like, maybe my dad is trying to tap me like, hey yo, show me some games that I would play. I mean, not like, I don't think he could play any of these now, but I would hope that somewhere in the great beyond he's enjoying himself. But this is another one like those games. And then last but certainly not least, Star Savior. Now the global launch, I believe, is March 13th, and they have been ramping up. I didn't actually look at this. What is she doing? That's so random. She's cute though, but that's still random. Anyway, is it the same person? I don't think so. Yeah, different nose structure. They just be doing this, huh? That must be a theme in the game. That has to be a theme in the game. But yeah, this is ramping up. This is gonna be the hype. It's gonna be one of those games that, again, like Dragon Traveler, like we're all having a lot of fun with Dragon Traveler right now. It's gonna be one of those that when you hop in, you're gonna be like, damn, like this kind of fun, and type of stuff. Like everybody kind of like, I don't want to say overlooks it, but you underestimate it. That's the better word. You underestimate games like this, and they end up being bangers. That's how Dragon Travel was. They underestimated. I think people are underestimating Infield. Infield is actually easier than Dragon Traveler, at least for me. Once I figured out the base system is Legos, it was over. It's over. It's over. You can even copy people's stuff, basically, once you reach a certain threshold, and it's actually easy, not as complicated as we all thought it would be. Now take that for a grain of salt. But I am going to be showcasing a little bit more Enfield because I'm actually enjoying it. So that is all I got for you guys right now. I will catch you guys next video. Thank you for all the likes and subs throughout the week. We're doing very well. Sub gaining and all that type of stuff, views and all that type of stuff. I appreciate it. Guys don't have to be here. We've been here decades long on YouTube, so I always appreciate everybody who sticks around. Catch you guys later. Peace. Thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I love everybody who stops by. You guys always make my day with your comments. It's always funny and whimsical and gives me a reason to keep going. So be legendary, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.